In this video, I'm gonna be talking about plans for upcoming week and what I'll be doing. Hey, how's it going? Just this week's calendar. We finished week 105. It was a great week overall. Was focusing a lot of process of hiring people and what that would look like, as well as contacting universities. I have contact or sent out emails in total over 500 emails. Uh, Reach out to 100 over 120 top business schools within the UK, and out of all that, I have managed to arrange one one uh, one meeting with one person overall. So I'm most likely gonna have to repeat the process in 2 weeks' time. So I just made a note for myself. So that's what's gonna be overall. It's just because perhaps a lot of people, I'm currently looking for career advisors, and some of them are on holidays currently, or at least the time of the contact, and they might be back within a matter of 2 weeks. So hopefully, just because of the timing, I would be able to reach out to those people and arrange more sit downs and perhaps overall conversations. Other than that, this week I'm going to be focusing, spending a lot of time on data, how to store it, collect it, use it, perhaps all those things. Would begin by arranging master classes. I'm going to have one master class later today. I'm gonna have another master class on Friday, and I'm gonna have another master class on Wednesday. Other than that, I'm gonna be reaching out to uh, advisors with this particular area. Those advisors most likely will be able to help me. So I'm gonna have a number of mentors who are gonna be advising me of how to or how correctly store data, keep data. That will be beginning, as well as perhaps use data. As well as on Tuesday, I'm gonna have potentially high hopes for these two grants available from government. That would be a local grant and central grant available right now. Uh, Overall, seems to be a good week. I haven't got too busy Wednesday and Saturday yet, but other than that, yeah, that's pretty much sums up the week. Overall, data is very important, especially with all the changes constantly that going in effect, especially with UK leaving EU, and they might have different systems within UK and EU. I'm gonna taking the better look at how I should process data, what can I do with data, and all what kind of data I can store, collect, all that information. I know there are separate entities within the UK that is overseeing all this process for all the business, and business are paying for this company. I think I have to pay for this company. It's called ICO. I don't really like the name that much because it's initial coin offer. That's what it meant to be, but they took this name. This organization took this name, and most likely we are overseeing all the process with regards to different policies and different processes and how business should behave and do or and what they can do with overall data. Even recently, I have shared this information already, but for everyone who is interested, there were technology. I have noticed one, but there might be more, and there were different companies, even logistics companies, talking about data and how they're processing data to perhaps deliver better services for their clients. And I have shared already the conference where was technology conference, and during that technology conference, one of the biggest, if not the largest logistics company, were talking about perhaps way of using data to deliver best services for their customers. Since it's logistics company, for some reason it has to be technology company, especially when it processes data and orders and how we can deliver the services. Would that be that particular company works with chips? Some of those deliveries with chips can be from 60 to 90 days. We're talking about actually delivering. So delivery can be done mainly with three different ways, with ships, trains, or planes, as well as would be last mile delivery that might be done with trucks or vans. And how can that be done, and what perhaps and how AI can help overall to solve some of the problems for everyone. Just taking notice not if just focus on overall perhaps where to begin and where to start. That might be what kind of data yourself you're collecting on your company's website. Perhaps that's a good starting point. And do you have necessary policies in place? And if you most likely that's a process. So once you have your policy, you might want to send it to ICO, take it for them to take a look at, and green light your policy as a business for what data you're collecting on your website. From there, most likely all the other processes that I'll try to understand better this week, and what others are doing. I'm not that familiar with how they processing that kind of information and what kind of process they have in place. For anyone who's interested of launching your first business, I have published a book for just for you. In this particular book, I'm sharing a lot of information how to do it. The same principles can be used for different businesses, but in this book, I'm focusing on livestock business and where to begin. I had written down everything in structure so you would have best chances of doing it everything yourself with very little, if any, assistance. Or you would only need this book. And I have set the milestones. That would be how to reach your first milestone from zero to first $10,000, pounds, euros. If you are interested in finding out more, you can find this book on my company's website, as well as Top Retailers has this book as well. Thank you. Data. Data refers to collection of facts, statistics, or information that can be in the various forms, such as numbers, text, images, and or other formats. Data can be used in various purposes, for various purposes, including analysis, decision making, research, and more. It is fundamental concept in a field like computer science, statistics, and information technology. Data can be classified into two main types. Structural data. This type of data is highly organized and is typically found in databases or spreadsheets. Structured data is easy to read, sort, and filter because it follows a specific format, often with rows and columns. Examples include customer information in a CRM system, financial records, and product inventory. Unstructured data. Unstructured data, on the other hand, lacks a specific structure or format. It can be in the format of text, images, videos, or audio files. Examples of unstructured data include social media posts, emails, images, and video footages. Data can also be categorized by its source, such as primary data, data collected directly from original sources, often through surveys, experiments, or observations. Secondary data, data that has already been collected by others and is available to use. This can include data from research papers, government reports, or publicly available data. process of working with data typically involves several steps, including data collection, data cleaning, and processing, data analysis, and data visualization. Data or making sense of data, but either way, data analysis often involves using various techniques and tools such as statistic analysis, machine learning, and data mining to extract meaningful insights from the data. In recent years, with the growth of technology and the interest, there has been an explosion of data, often referred as a big data. Big data presents both opportunities and challenges in terms of managing, analyzing, and making use of vast amounts of information of various applications. If you have the overall for one who haven't done anything with it. I believe that a lot of organizations just collecting as much as possible information, but we're not entirely sure what to do with it. I don't know the process. I'm going to be doing a little bit more research on this topic myself this week. Hopefully, I'm going to have a chance to sit down with really good people who would be able to explain it to me myself and what will be required and what I need to know. Thanks for watching and see you next one.